When most Alaskans think of Nenana, the first thing that comes to mind is usually the Ice Classic. What they don't realize is that Nenana is home to one of the last boarding schools in Alaska. I spent a week in the Nenana Living Center with students who had traveled from all over the state to learn. They have a wide variety of backgrounds, with many students from the smallest villages around the state, like Chiniga or Mountain Village, while others are from the biggest cities, like Anchorage and Fairbanks. While living here in Nenana, they are provided 3 meals a day. Every night, there's an hour set aside just for studying, with tutors available for students who need them. It is not all hard work, though. There are activities going on at the Living Center, like volleyball or rocket building, all the time. They also have room to just hang out and fish tanks to just watch. Every school day, the students from the Living Center walk to the local Nenana school. While all of the students at the Living Center are in high school, the school has students from kindergarten through 12th grade. The school is built like a large circle, with primary students on one half and the secondary students on the other half. I spent a week observing classes all around the school. The first day, I had the opportunity to help with a rat dissection in the high school anatomy class. The students had started the dissection the day before and were finishing their incisions and looking closely at the digestive system today. The students were meticulous about their cutting, careful to not cut through any extra parts of the rat. They were able to remove each organ individually and see how the digestive system was connected and worked. The Nenana school doesn't only have the central core classes, it also focuses heavily on vocational type classes. Some students take culinary or sewing classes, while others take welding, small engines, or auto repair type classes. The students in the shop classes are very competent around the machines they work with. They were able to weld parts together and repair the local cars and trucks. The Nenana school has done an amazing job of applying for technology-related grants. Even though these students are located in a remote area of Alaska, they are very technologically competent. Every single elementary student has an iPad available for use. While I was there, these students were using iPads to create a presentation about an important figure in history. Every classroom was also outfitted with a smartboard, which many teachers use to expand their teaching. Nearly every classroom I walked into during the week was using laptops at least once. Most of the students were working on project-based learning, but in other classrooms were using the laptops with Google Docs to collaboratively edit each other's papers. Even math class used the laptops for projects or accessing in-depth information about math. The middle schoolers were working on programming a robot to perform certain tasks. While I was there, they programmed the robot to travel to a gold area and deposit all the gold into a small gold pan. It was really impressive to watch them. At first, the robot traveled fairly randomly, but as they programmed each step into the robot's movements, they were able to perform their task. Every elementary and middle schooler, and most high schoolers, take music classes at Nenana. There are some very gifted musicians and singers at the school. On Friday, the students traveled to Healy to participate in the regional competition for the 2012 State Solo and Ensemble Music Festival. The students performed amazingly well, and many of them will be traveling to Anchorage for the state festival this May. Nenana is an impressive little school. Many students travel from across the state to attend. I immensely enjoyed my week at the school and would have loved to return someday.